you're a brand and your current CMS cannot scale the way you want it to scale. Most CMSs were built for handling a lot of content, but not a lot of localized content and or experiences and or sites. I'm Mark Michael, CEO, co-founder of DevHub, and today we're going to talk about localized experiences, localized CMS. So brands, whether they're emerging, mid-market, enterprise, who have a lot of locations, demand more from CMSs than that exist today in the market. They need a CMS that can be responsive to that local manager, to a region, to the design. And most CMSs are not set up like that today to work with that local focus in mind. So why does a brand need a localized CMS? Localize everything from where forms are routed to a specific manager, content, like what content is relevant, because people shop based on what's happening near them, not what's happening at the global level, what's happening at the local level. So the content being relevant to that local audience. Imagery, if you're talking about Phoenix or Seattle, the imagery should reflect that and be custom to that. I mean, one of the simplest things you can add to a local experience is the weather, but that's a whole different conversation. That's about design. And then, of course, products. What products are relevant in that local market? Selling salt for snow doesn't make sense in a location maybe in Hawaii or Arizona. And then, of course, being able to tailor what's on those experiences based on what people are searching for in those locales. So the reason why you want local experience, a localized CMS, is also to capture the market share around Google search, Alexa voice, in-car nav, syncing that data to in-car nav, display, and then what's behind right here says paid search. The more local you can get the experience, i.e. websites, the more lift you will get in terms of awareness, in terms of optimizing for paid search, and actually driving the customer via frictionless journey to where they're trying to go, not back to corporate. And again, we're talking about the same thing. This is the Holy Grail. The first page of essentially of Google, at least in the organic realm, and being able to tailor a local search experience to be relevant to what that specific consumer might be looking for. And what are those types of experiences that should be baked into a localized CMS? At the minimum, a store locator and pages. Again, these pages became more important because of the pandemic. The information that displays in a Google Pack listing is only name, address, phone number, hours, and then a link to the website. Still, a lot of brands are linking back to the corporate site, having the consumer do the search all over again. Linking them to a simple local page was good, but again, that information becomes redundant to what their consumer can already find on Google. But being able to provide more about what's going on in that store, whether there's job openings, what products might be available, what events might be coming up, and maybe special store hours. A lot more can be displayed, what departments. That all can play in the pages, and then as you graduate or as you want to add to the pages, you can add specific pages around promos or events. And then, of course, as you develop more content around those localized pages, which then can grow into sites via the same platform, DevHub, you're able to build out like those department specific, pages that more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages becomes a full-blown site, and can all be powered from the same platform. And then of course a bunch of integrations, because once you have that localized experience, you're able to then syndicate what's going on at that local experience across any device that a consumer might be looking for you on. And again, how to create this to make this most local is the data. And we can help clean that up for you. We can help sync that for you, and we can help localize that for you, so you're able to easily scale across many locations. We have a ton of case studies, and we're always willing to share. Thank you.